The market certainly has heated up in the last few months. We've got the ETF narrative for Bitcoin. Altcoins are starting to see in liquidity inflows. The US dollar stablecoin market cap is growing quite exponentially at the moment when it hasn't since about 18 months ago. With the Fed tightening and FTX crashing, a lot of these crypto funds crashing as well. But what we're seeing here is a return to almost bull market conditions when we look at the funding rates, and we can take advantage of those funding rates with the BTX. The BTX is a platform where an aggregation of those basis trade opportunities are shown, and on public launch we're going to be able to use the BTX to execute across multiple exchanges and extract APRs of 50, 60, even 100% plus during the bull market. So going back to this chart here, what this is showing is that the green part is that bulls are really happy to be long and they're happy to pay a fee to stay long. And the red, bears are happy to stay short and pay a fee to be short. We as delta neutral traders can take advantage and get paid an interest rate just by simply holding a position. Not being exposed directionally if the market goes up or down, but sitting in a position, going short or going long, holding two directional positions open to create a delta neutral position, and just getting paid an interest rate. In the early stages of a market such as crypto, people want to be fundamentally bullish. They're optimistic on price like they are now with the ETF narrative, the Fed saying the other day that they might pause, and they want to hold more exposure to such assets than the available capital in the world. When you buy an asset on 10x leverage, the money that you get for that 10x position is not free because you have to pay to borrow money. Essentially in that you're borrowing money. So what do? You pay a fee. Who does the fee go to? The person taking the other side of your trade. In a basis trade, we would be the person taking the opposite side of the trade. Using strategies such as classic basis trade and long and short strategies across exchanges consistently produce outstanding returns with a number of benefits over other strategies. So you don't get any directional risk, no impermanent loss like you get with farming traditional DeFi protocols, and diversified exposure. Funding rates are the core component of such a strategy. So what exactly is a funding rate? Simply it is when the perpetual contract is pushing above, the price is trading above the spot price. That is a positive basis, a positive funding rate, and the opposite is true when the perp is trading below the spot price. And why exactly does the funding rate exist? It exists to keep the perp and the spot price in line. So market makers offer that incentivization for people to come in and short because they'll get paid a funding rate, or long because they'll get paid a funding rate. They need to keep the perp and the spot price in line to maintain a healthy market. So we can take advantage of that with the BTX. What you see here is the opportunities at the moment. We've got WSM, 56.32% APR over the last 7 days, long on Bybit, short on KuCoin. And if you have access to those exchanges, you can execute this trade just by having access to the BTX. On public launch, like I said earlier, you'll be able to do this all within the BTX. And that's quite exciting because in a bull market with money returning to the space, this is going to push above 100% APR and have some quite crazy plays on a delta neutral level. We've also got BTC is trading quite nicely, a regular basis on Binance and KuCoin, a lot of liquidity there. And if you've got an opportunity to play on those two exchanges, this is a great opportunity because the issue can be the liquidity that's available. But on a contract like BTC, there's going to be plenty of liquidity available. So how do you get access to the BTX and where is it going? So throughout the bear, we've built the BTX, deployed it, and now we're iterating over it, improving it to a public launch so that everyone can get access to this and start using it, using basis as the mechanism to pay fees. At the moment, you can only get access to the BTX with an NFT. So if you have an NFT, you can assign that NFT to your profile in Discord, and then you'll have access to the BTX. And that's as simple as it is. The public launch is only a month or so away, and we're looking forward to that. So please come and join the community and start talking about basis trades, because I think this market is only just going to heat up even more so as we move towards January, potential ETF approval, and then the halving is also an event that's not so far away, and that typically brings a whole lot of retail flow. So there's plenty to look forward to at basis markets.